Shoot, I love Usopp. He's actually my favorite character in One Piece because I feel like Usopp is what we'd be like if we were in the One Piece world. We'd be a little bitch. We'd be running from everything.
Please save me.
The episode starts off with Usopp crashing out about Luffy's decision to get rid of the current ship, mainly due to the fact that the Mary came from Usopp's homeland and his side piece Kaya, you know what I'm saying? She kinda bad.
Is this nigga serious?
Assisted him with it. Usopp snatches Luffy up, asking him why he's acting all captain-like all of a sudden. Like, nigga, did you think this was a game? Bro thought they was cosplaying as pirates or something. Nami tries to step in and get snubbed. Luffy gets on his ass and talks about how important it is to have a good ship. And Usopp's dumb at talking about some ships have feelings too. Nigga, you say that until you end up like the Titanic. Starts getting real because Luffy tells Usopp if he doesn't like what he says, he can leave. And that's met with a kick to the face from Sanji. Like, damn, bro, who's really the captain here? Your own crewmate's checking you. Sanji tells Luffy to watch his mouth, and Luffy goes to apologize, but Usopp is not having that shit. He tells Luffy if that's how he really feels about him, then he's gonna leave. And bro, I understand where Usopp is coming from here. I mean, he did make a lot of repairs to the Mary, and like I said, I mean, it comes from his hometown and stuff like that. He really loved the ship, just like how niggas love gambling and making parlays. But in the same instance, I mean, why does he have all those bandages on him? Because he got his ass whooped. And who helped him? The crew. Who got you off the island so you could start your journey? The crew. Like, come on, bro. But what make it even crazier is that Usopp's goals and ambitions are to become the brave warrior of the sea. And after what he's about to do, I think he already accomplished that goal. Because he goes outside and decides to challenge Luffy to a duel in order to secure the Mary. And even though this is Luffy before he got all the gear power-ups, the feats that he had going up to this point were still crazy. I mean, look. And it's like Usopp didn't even have to challenge him. It's just that I swear he just wanted to box him or something. Because Luffy doesn't even want the Mary in the first place. So he could have just asked. And bro was mad as hell. I don't think I've ever seen Luffy this mad. Nigga madder than when my check got delayed. They meet up again at night, ready for smoke. Usopp talking about some, I know how to defeat you.
Boy, if you don't get...
And Luffy standing there on some...
It's so fucking safe in here, nigga. I can turn my back, I can do whatever the fuck I want, nigga.
Luffy charges, ready to use Gum Gum pistol. And I was like, yeah, this fight's already over right here. Then this nigga Usopp starts coughing up Kool-Aid packets and Luffy gets shook. Usopp looks up, roasting him for falling for it, then hits him with a flashbang. Usopp pulls out his signature slingshot maneuver and hits him with the egg. It dazes Luffy, then he starts spamming the A button. Luffy starts looking confused on if he's serious or not, and Usopp is like, bet, my nigga. And shoots one of the world's hottest spices in bro's mouth. Like, this shit had to be 1,000 degrees or something. Bro had enough flames for the winter. Then like he's a Pokemon or something, he put spikes on the ground. I was like, okay, he low-key cooking a little bit. Luffy's kind of just like wallowing around and crying from how rotten the eggs smell. And then I'm sitting there like, okay, so he probably just finna keep throwing eggs or something. No, nigga. This nigga proceeds to throw a whole line of shurikens. Bro went 0 to 100. How you go from eggs to doing this? Luffy dodges, but then he has more. Then he just starts spamming. Bro is fighting his own captain harder than anybody else in the whole show. And I think this is still true even after the time skip. He was not fighting anybody else this hard. Bro had to have built-in hatred because there's no way. Luffy's exhausted and still trying to figure out whether he should drop Usopp or not, because he really can at any point. During this, I'm thinking, what does bro have next? I don't think he can top shurikens. Nigga. He tells Luffy he was just using the eggs to mask the smell of the gas. These dials act like gasoline, I'm guessing, so when he shoots a flame star, it affects the surrounding gas in the area, blowing up Luffy.
There's no way out of this.
This big ass explosion, this shit was pushing the shit back. Luffy's sitting dead in the middle looking like a burnt piece of charcoal, still reminiscing about the good old days, while Usopp's still over here hating. Luffy eventually gets up and charges him using a Gatling. I'm like, okay, after that explosion, bro's actually getting serious. About time. Usopp stops the fist with a cactus bullet, and then they spray all over Luffy. Had bro looking like a porcupine. Then this nigga starts spamming explosions. Had Luffy doing a dodge roll from a Souls game. Luffy curves his body in midair, hitting Usopp with the Gum Gum pistol. Bro actually gets up from this attack a little fast, I ain't gonna lie. But Luffy's not having that. He charges in with Gum Gum bazookas. And this right here had to be Usopp's best play, bro. Bro pulls out an impact dial which absorbs force and pushes it back out, hitting Luffy with his own power. The force was so great, it damn near breaks his own arm. Bro was holding that shit like, damn, nigga, I didn't account this to my plan. After realizing that one actually hurt, bro doesn't even do all that extra rolling around on the ground. He just slams down on the ground. And I knew it was over when he did this. And so did Usopp. He takes one last stare at Usopp before knowing what has to be done. And this nigga extends his arm so far back it almost reached me while editing this video. He uses Gum Gum Bullet and hits Usopp with something he definitely couldn't take, putting bro out. Had this nigga on the ground crying. Hit bro so hard that later in the arc, he had to come back with a new identity. Thanks for all the support. Let me know what y'all want next, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.